Hi, this is the fifth experiment of database in which we have to work on views and subqueries. A view is basically a virtual table which does not exist physically. It is just like we are extracting few tables on the few columns from the original table and placing that on a virtual temporary table. And a subquery is basically a query inside a query, and but we can use all the clause like where, from, and select inside it. For the first question, we have to create a view on the table customer using this using the three columns: customer id, customer name, and customer city. We have used this query, see. And for the next question, we have to view the name and the text from the user views data dictionary view, and this is the output for it. And moving on to our next question, and we have to using the view, and in the next question, using the view customer view, we have to enter a query to display all customer name and customer city. The query is select customer name, customer city from customer view, and the output is displayed here. uh, for the next question, we have to create a view named seared dot view that contains different columns under for all customers in city ca, and the view is given here, and output is displayed. And for the next question, we have to update the address of the Mary Smith to and we have to update the address Mary Smith to 40339 and blah blah blah. And we have set to the and we see we can change the we have changed the address, and the output is displayed here using this query. And for the next question, we have to create a view to display the customer name, and we have to create another view to display the order id and the details, and we have to create another view, third view, to display the customer name, order id, and date from view 1 and view 2. Using the first query, we have created a view. Using this query, we have created a second view, and we have use third query to create the view from the existing view 1 and view 2, as it is mentioned here. See, we can here v2 v2 and v1 v1. And for the next question, we have to display at least 10 orders, and the description is given. Select row num, order id, order date from select order id, order date from order by order id where row num is less than equal to 10. This is the query, but this the there is query inside this braces, inside the brackets, and basically this is a basic form of subquery, and the output is displayed. And for the next question, we have to order list two order id with at least order quantity, and the output is given here. In this one also, we have used subqueries. And for the next question, we have to find the ids of the customer who has ordered for a cherry or red oak finish. We have used subquery also. We have also used subquery here. See, customer, this is the first query, and this is the second query, and this is the third query. And and the output is displayed here. And for the next question, we have to find the ids of the customer who has ordered for the product table lamp. Use in. This is the hint given, and we have already displayed the customer id using the subqueries. For the next question, it is given for select star from the customer where customer id in and this is the another query, and the output is displayed. And for the another question, find suppliers whose total supply quantity is greater than some supplier name triple B. Use any clause, and using the any clause and sub and the queries, we have displayed the output here. And for the next question, find the supplier with the highest rating using all. In this one, we have to select S name from the supplier whose where rating is given as all, where we have used another subquery where select max rating from the sorry we haven't used subquery, we have given the description where select max rating from the supplier, and the output is triple E. And for the next question, we have to display products that are same as the product ordered by Kathy Cook, and the output is given a duplex bookshelf. In this, we have used another subqueries, another of the subqueries. For the next question, we have to display the supplier details whose supplier quantity is greater than the quantity of order ID 103. We have used first query here where the order ID is 103 103, and the order quantity should be greater and the S dot order quantity should be greater than OQ order quantity. This is the first query, and this query is fed into the another query which is outside. Select S dot S name and ID and rating from the supplier as per the product ID, and the description is given here. And for the last question, we have to display the order quantity of the order whose order date is greater than the order date and the order ID 106, and there is no output because it doesn't exist any. And for the previous question I missed, there is also no output because there is no such data given in the table. And finally, this is it. Thank you.